everyone. Today's video is going to be in a different location. I am in front of my living room wall, one of my walls, with all natural light. I have a pooch here with me. Hoping and praying that he doesn't make a whole lot of noise. I do have the air conditioner on, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. But today is my deck of painting update. The reason why I'm not in my office is because my office is currently under construction. We're gonna film in my living room with natural light, so I hope the shadows and everything doesn't bother you any. We're doing my deck of painting update for the month of August. This project pan was created by Emily and Max. I will leave her channel linked down below. I do have 5 products, 3 of which are rolling out. So we're going to just go through all the products here today, and let's go over the 2 that is not getting rolled out, shall we? The one that has been in here the longest is this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And as you can tell, these here are the line markings. I would say I have about 1 more month of use and this can be finished. This got rolled in for a 5 of hearts, which was a concealer, and it rolled in at that very top line. My goal was to finish this, and like I said, I feel like we have a month left on this. I have used this 21 times within the last month, which I feel is very, very good. The other product that is still rolling in, or is still in this project, I originally got a Queen of Diamonds, and the Queen is pick your own space as long as it is within the same suit. And I chose a 2, and that at the time was discontinued. This palette here is the Nomad Tokyo Harajuku palette. This palette is discontinued and has been discontinued for quite some time. My goal was no pan left behind, and this is what the palette is looking like. This here is what the palette is looking like. My goal here was no pan left behind. So the shades that I have left are, and my dog's probably gonna try and lick me, I have the orange to use, I have the yellow and the green in this top row, I have this green and this neutral color left to go, and then I have this pink and this yellow down in the corner. So I would say I'm about 50% done with this palette. I haven't been reaching for it recently. Now he's chewing on a toy, so hopefully you can't hear the sounds. But this one is about halfway done, so hopefully this and this will roll out next update. I have 3 products rolling out. The first one was a 5 of clubs, which was Matches Nails. At the time, I had nails, although these are very holographic. At the time, my nails was the same color as this green, and that green is featured all over this box. This is the Hard Candy box highlighter, the Fox in the Box highlighter, and this is what it looks like. It is just one of those baked highlighters, and it looks like barely anything. I wore this mixed in with my actual project pan highlighter. This toned it down just enough to make it even a more wearable highlighter. It is a very, very soft, luminous powder, and my goal was to use it 15 times. I used it 16 times within this past month, and it is rolling out. I really enjoy this product. It is one of the highlighters I have decided to keep, and I'm really happy that I have it. The next one that is rolling out was an Ace of Spades, which was a baby gold. So my thing I rolled in was this Benefit Hoola bronzer. I picked it out because it also has this blue shade for kind of matches nails. So I'm like, I'll pull both in and use the one with more of that color in the matches nails, and I'll use this one for baby gold. So the Benefit Hoola bronzer, my goal was just to use it 3 times. It felt like a good, easy baby gold, and I only used it 3 times. This bronzer here is just a little too dark for me, so I honestly really should be using it now when we're in the summertime. It's a mini. It's not my favorite bronzer by any means, but I have it. The last product that was in this project, or that's rolling out of this project, is the 6 of Clubs, which was a cool toned product. In total, I wanted to use it 15 times. I've had 11 prior uses, so I only needed to use this 4 more times in this specific project. It is in my Melt Contour stack, and I was using the first shade here, which is a cool toned, oh hi Shiloh, a cool toned brown powder here, and I used it a total of 15 times. So this here is getting rolled out, right Shiloh? We're rolling this out. I hope you've been enjoying the pooch. I don't want kisses on the face though. This is getting rolled out. Now we got to pick out our cards. Because we're gonna roll 3 things out, we're gonna roll 3 things in. You're supposed to keep at least one joker in your deck. I take both of them out. I don't play the risky game. I don't want to add any extra stressors onto my life, so I keep them out. But like I said, Emily is the creator of this project. What you do is you pick out cards, and whatever the card you get correlates with a prompt on the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet gets randomized every month, at least the number cards do. Emily randomizes the number cards once a month. The face cards do stay the same. I have been really enjoying this project. This is the 2nd year I've been doing this project, and it just gets you to use other things. And for me, this project is more of rotating through my collection. Every once in a while, I do a finish goal or something like that, concealer, because it just felt like the right thing to do at the time. If you enjoy project panning, I recommend you go and see my project pan playlist. Would you want to see the cards? I think he does. I think he really wants to pick out the cards. Mister. So I shuffled. We're going to cut the deck and put that on the bottom. And the first 3 on top are what is getting pulled. So, ready Shiloh? Are you ready? Are you ready Shiloh? Are you ready for the cards? You see it first. What is it? It is a Jack of Spades. So that is card number 1. Card number 2 is a 10 of Clubs. Then we have the last card is the 5 of Hearts. So I am going to open up the spreadsheet and see what these cards are. Like I said earlier, the face cards here do not change. So a Black Jack is a mainstream makeup brand. So I get to pick a product from a mainstream brand. The 5 of Hearts is a color. I think that's a random color generator, but I will double check. And a 10 of Clubs here is glittery. I don't really want to do something glittery, but let's look at what color means. Randomize a color, choose a product based on shade or outer packaging. So I'm going to look up a random color generator. So here I have a random color generator, and I'm going to randomly generate a color. And the color there is pigeon blue. So I'll take a screenshot of it so you can see the real color. I'm going to go and pick my products out. I know I don't have a cover for this. The living room is still a work in progress. But I will pick out my 3 products, and I will come back and show you guys all the products I chose. And maybe Shiloh will help me, maybe he won't. Alrighty, I am back. Shiloh helped me out. We have my Jack of Spades here, which was mainstream. I decided to pull in my Urban Decay All-Nighter. This is just a little tiny setting spray. This is the hyaluronic acid and watermelon fruit extract. While we're on the topic of Urban Decay All-Nighter, what are your thoughts and feelings of dissing the Skindinavia partnership and now trying to diss Skindinavia altogether? And they're still selling the same product except it's a totally different formula. What's your thoughts about that? I would love to hear them down below. But I got this in a little set. I pulled this in, 1, because Urban Decay is a mainstream brand, and 2, this is a little mini. So I am hopeful that this will stay in for 2 months. I would like to take this on vacation with me, and my next update will be September, middle of September, and then I go on vacation at the end of September. So I'm gonna try and use this a little bit beforehand just to make sure my skin doesn't break out because of the watermelon. I'm primarily gonna be using this on vacation. So I am thinking this will last 2 updates. Then we have the 5 of Hearts, which was that random color generator, and it chose that pigeon blue. I don't know if this is cheating, but half of this Solmon palette from Odin's Eye, doesn't that look like a pigeon blue color? I'm taking it. In this palette, it's a 4 shade palette here, and those are the colors. See him? But these are the colors. So we have a regular champagne, we have a more pinky color, we have a blue, and we have more that shifts like a greenish to gold sort of vibe. I do want to reach no pan left behind, so use all 4 shades, but my goal is to do 10 total uses. So between the 2 goals, 10 uses, but I also have to use every single shade at least once. So that'll be my goal. Let me know if that's cheating. Half the palette does look like a pigeon blue, so I'm gonna count it. The last product here is my 10 of clubs, and the 10 of clubs was glittery. I have gotten glittery before, and I don't really want to do glittery. I pulled in my ColourPop Lost in Wonderland palette. This palette does have 2 glittery shades. It has this white shade and it has this pink one. And this is like their new and updated glittery formula. It does have a like a texture to it. I don't know. I really enjoy the white one. I'm not a big fan of the pink one. You would think it'd be the other way around because I love pink eyeshadow. But these are just glittery sort of shades, and I don't reach for them very often. And I do want to reach for this palette more as a whole. My goal here is to just use the shade once and the shade once. Very easy goal, but I'm hoping that this doesn't stay in the project too long. I hope it can be an easy rollout. I'm sorry if this update was a little bit of a dumpster fire. I am in my living room, the dog is here. If I'm sitting on the floor, he's like up my butt. I really hope he hasn't been bothering you any. I really hope I can edit out any of his bark. He has barked many times. So hopefully I can edit out his barking and all that, and I hope this doesn't deter you from any future videos, because I swear to you, this is not a normal occurrence. It's just that my office is under construction. So the last video you would have seen with the green walls, I believe is going up after this video. I think. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you enjoy project panning content, eyeshadow related content, any sort of makeup commentary, talking about makeup, applying makeup, get ready with me's, all of the above, I highly recommend you subscribe to my channel, like this video. Project Pan playlist is linked down below as always. Make sure you go take a gander at that and any of my other playlists I have on my channel. I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I shall see you guys next time.